Happy Mashujaa, my fellow Kenyans. I'm Fadhi Abdurrahman Mohammed. This is Sango Insights. Now today we will discuss what is franchising in business, the advantages and disadvantages, or the pros and cons of franchising in business. But before we indulge in that, let's first of all define what is franchising in business. Franchising simply means this is a business model whereby a franchisor grants permission or rights to a franchisee to use its products, its brand name, its business model, its product or service in return of fees or royalties. I hope you have got some idea what franchising means in business. Now, the first importance of going to a franchising business or venture is proven business model. What do I mean? When you are starting a company from the bottom, it's different when you get a company, when you look for a company which has been there initially. Why? Because this company has tested and tried on many things, and it has established a brand. So you will have a smooth time to follow their procedures. You won't come with things which may affect your business because they have a business procedure, they have a business models, they have operational procedures, they have manuals and scripts for you to follow in order to make sure your venture is successful. They also have their marketing strategies. Now, mind you, starting a business, you have introduced the business for the first time. You yourself, you're new to the business. The customers are new to this business. They don't know this company. They have never heard about it. Now, imagine that and a business which is franchised, which is known to the people. There is a lot of franchised business in our country. We have Ruby's, which has a lot of branches. We have Total. We have KFCs. Locally, we have Petroleums. We also have, I've seen a brand which is starting now. It's called Chicken, something like that. It has a lot of outlets. Name them, both internationally and locally. So brand is something which is fully fledged. It does not require a lot of your attention. It does not require a lot of your resources. It's something which is already there. People know it. So you yourself, the thing which you are doing for the business is to make sure it goes beyond, to make sure you push it so that you make a lot of profits. But other things, the manual things, the material things, the strategies, policies have already made by the franchisor. Number two is similar to what we have discussed now. That is brand recognition and customers test. You know, if a brand is recognized and the customers are yielding for that particular brand, then it means you have started halfway compared to the other businesses which are not known. Let's say you take a brand, whether it's petroleum, whether it's real estate, whether it's textile industry. You take a brand and you import it here. So people already are confident that whatever product you're producing is a well-known, tested brand, and they will buy it. You have seen a lot of people rushing to market outlets. They know the brand. They have associated with the brand. they grow up buying from that particular brand. Now I don't want to mention names because now it's becomes a marketing strategy for them. But what I mean is starting from zero and starting somewhere are not the same. A wise man said, "Why do you reinvent the wheel while you can use the one which is already rolling?" Number 3, training and ongoing support. Now, these big brands, the franchisers, will train your personnel. They have a specific uniforms. They have a specific way of doing their things. They train them, they take them to their main headquarters. They show them how to run these things, how to solve conflicts, how to make sure they work with the management smoothly. The disciplinary action they will be undertaken if they do something unorthodox way. Now, they are being trained on your behalf. You will not incur the training cost because the franchisor is there for you, since you're already paying something to them at the end of the month or at the end of the year. It depends, whatever the agreement says. Easier access for financing. What do I mean? If you are working for a brand, or if you have taken a franchise business and the franchisor is well known, then you can easily access investment from investors, because they know the brand, they believe the brand, they will believe if they invest in you, then they anticipate something out of that business. Albeit you taking a business whereby it is not known, it is the first time you're introducing to the investment, then it means they have to do a thorough due diligence. It means they have to consult a lot of people, a lot of consultants. They come up with their teams, their accounting team, their tax professionals. They say, look at this business, is it viable? They come out, you are told to give them a business plan, viability process. What can it generate in the next 10 years? And you don't know what it can generate in the next 10 years because it depends on a lot of things. So, in short, they need to do a thorough research about your business. But in case of a franchise business, it will not be a longer process because they know the brand, they know the quality of the brand, they know the strength and the robustness of that particular brand. Economies of scale. Now, this is an important point. What do I mean by economies of scale? Economies of scale is whereby, these brands or franchisers, they have a huge purchasing power. They buy these things in huge quantities. That helps them to make sure the prices are being elevated. What do I mean? You see, if I'm a franchisor, let's say I'm a KFC, so I buy a lot of potatoes. The price which the potatoes is being sold to me is different than other people who are buying less quantity. For me, I'm buying a lot of quantity. So if someone comes through my name, then that particular product will be sold according to the price which the franchisor was buying that particular product. But if you go there with a brand which is less known, then you don't have a purchasing power and you will incur a lot of cost buying that particular product. So that is what it means by economies of scales. Number 6 is marketing and advertising. The franchisor will do this particular work for you. They will market and advertise their products on your behalf. You don't need to incur this particular cost. Now, that is not on you. They will do their marketing in many channels. Whenever you open that particular branch, you just know that the product is being marketed and is being shown to the people openly. So you are settled. Your mind is settled. You don't need to engage a lot of people. This is a brand, or explaining to these people, this is what we do, this is where we have started. No, you don't need to formulate those stories or come up with those stories. Those stories are being pushed by the franchisor. So these are some of the advantages of going for a business which is already a brand, rather than you starting something from zero. Now, in our next lesson, we will speak about the disadvantages of franchising a business. I hope you have gotten something. Now, if you have any question, kindly leave us a comment so that we can reply to your questions. Now, do us a solid. Hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this insightful information. Thank you so much.